Good morning, students. In my previous class, I started this topic, that is time series graph or arithmetic graph. I discussed how to construct of a graph, and what are the rules for constructing a graph. And I also discussed one variable graph and two variable graph. Today, I am going to discuss general rules. General rules for constructing diagram and graphs. General rule for constructing diagrams and graphs. What are the rules? Some are important rules while constructing a graph and diagram. These things must keep in mind while drawing a diagram on graph paper. First most important thing, proper size. Proper size. Diagram or graph must uh, have a proper size. Uh, it should be neither too long or big, nor too small. Most important thing while constructing a diagram. Second is proper heading. There should be proper heading. Diagram or graph must bear proper heading. A heading must be simple, short, and informative. First thing is proper size. There should be proper size of diagram. Second is proper heading. The heading should be simple, short, and informative. Third one is proper scale. Like before making a diagram or graph, its scale should be properly determined and indicated. Fourth one is use of signs and colors. Diagram or graph must carry some sign on the nature and classification of information. Color may be used to indicate different aspect of a diagram. These sign and color must be clarified. Okay, next one is less use of words or figures. Less use of words or figures. Okay, in diagrammatic or graphic presentation of data, one should make minimum possible use of words and figures. Next is drawing the borders. Like diagram or graph must be bordered with bold lines to make them attractive. Okay, next one is simplicity, the principal feature of diagram and graph. They should not look to be complex, okay, or messy. Next one is from left to right and or bottom to top. The construction of a graph should flow from left to right or from bottom to the top. Okay, one more thing which is attractive and effective. Next one is ninth one is attractive and effective. That thing also kept in mind while drawing a diagram or graph. Okay, diagram and graph must be attractive and effective in communicating the required information. Okay, these are the things which is necessary while constructing a diagram on graph. These are the rules that must be followed while constructing a diagram and graph. Again I repeat it. First thing, there should be proper size, neither too long nor too small. Proper heading, there should be proper heading that should be in simple, short and informative. There should be proper scale. Use of signs and colors will be used, should be used, especially in more than two variable graph. If you have to show some information on single graph paper where variable is more than two, then you should use colors. Okay, next is less use of words or figures. Okay, minimum possible use of words and figures. Then drawing the borders, there should be the diagram should be simple. Information should provide from left to right or bottom to top. Then diagram should be attractive and effective. These are the rules that must be followed while constructing diagram and graph. Now merits. What are the merits of diagrammatic and graphic presentation? If we show data in the form of diagram and graph, what are the merit while showing data in a diagrammatic form or in graphic form? Okay, now student, merit of diagrammatic and graphic presentation. What are the merit? First merit is simple and understandable information. Merit is simple and understandable information. Student, even the most complex statistical information is made simple and stable with the help of diagram and graph. I have discussed in my previous class one variable diagram and two variable diagram, where with the help of graph it would be very easy to understand the statistical information. Okay, the one very important merit of diagrammatic or graphic presentation is here with the help of diagram and graph, the data is easily understandable. Okay, whatever information is given with the help of diagram and graph, it would be very understandable for the people. Okay, next one is lasting impact. We can say that lasting impact, like diagrammatic and graphic presentation leaves a lasting impact on the reader's mind, because information is not easily forgotten. If we see information in the form of diagram or in the graphic paper, it is not easily forgotten. It is easily grasped by the people. Okay, now next one is no need of training. Most important thing which is related to diagrammatic presentation is here no need of training to understand the diagram or specialized knowledge. One needs no training or specialized knowledge in reading the diagram and graphs. These are easily understood even by a layman. A layman can easily understood whatever information given in terms of diagram or on the graph paper. Okay, for understanding the information on diagram on graph paper, there is no need of any specialized training or specialized knowledge. Next one is attractive and effective means of presentation. Attractive and effective means of presentation. Diagram and graph are very attractive and effective means of presenting data. It is rightly said that a picture is worth of 1,000 words. It is a proverb where it is said that picture is worth of 1,000 words. So we can say that diagrammatic and graphic presentation is attractive and effective means of presentation. Next one is a quick comparison. A quick comparison glance. Glance, you can say that comparative glance. Diagram or graph facilitate a comparative glance at the data. The data on investment in the suppose we have data of on investment in public and private sectors, when presented in the form of bar diagram, can be easily compared. One can easily note the broad difference between the two. If the data is given in the form of suppose bar diagram, so it can easily be compared. Okay, and one can easily note the broad difference between the two. Next one is informative and entertaining. Informative and entertaining. Entertaining. Apart from informative, beside being informative, diagrammatic or graph presentation is an entertaining. Even you have find it entertaining means of data presentation. The beginners are just fascinating to draw pictures in the form of diagrams and graph. It would be very entertaining for the student, especially for the beginners who have started to draw a diagram on graph paper. So it is very entertaining. Next one is location of averages. Location of averages. Using graphic technique, we can easily locate the value of certain average, such as mode and median. You will see this about this topic, location of average. I will discuss it detail in next chapter. Okay, just so that it is very easy to find averages like mode and median in graphic technique. Okay, next one is study of correlation. Study of correlation. Graphic presentation of data corresponding to different variable help identify correlation between two variables. For example, suppose if time series of data on income and expenditure are plotted on the same graph, suppose on graph income and expenditure are plotted, one is very likely to observe a very high degree of positive correlation between the two variables. Higher level of income is very likely to be associated with a higher level of consumption and vice versa. So it is very easy to correlate. Our study of correlation is easy with the help of diagrammatic and graphic presentation. So students, these are the merit of diagrammatic and graphic presentation. I repeat it again. First merit is simple understandable information. Second is lasting impact, means diagrammatically presented information have very lasting impact. Okay. Third one is no need of training or specialized knowledge for understanding, for watching diagrammatic presentation, or whatever data is given in the form of diagram and graph. There is no need of training or specialized knowledge to understand those information. Next one is attractive and effective means of presentation. The diagrammatic presentation or graphic presentation is most effective and attractive means of presentation. A quick comparative glance, with the help of diagrammatic presentation or graphic presentation, we can easily compare the data or variables. Next is informative and entertaining. It is very entertaining for beginner, especially the beginners used to enjoy drawing diagram and graph. It is very entertaining. Next is location of average. With the help of diagram or graphic presentation, we can locate median and mode. Next is study of correlation. Graphic presentation of data corresponding to different variable help identify correlation between two variables. So these are the merits. Now student, there are limitation of diagrammatic and graphic presentation. There are certain limitation which is which we should know while drawing a diagram and presenting information in the form on the graph paper. So next I will discuss what are the limitation of diagrammatic and graphic presentation. Now students, limitation of diagrammatic and graphic presentation. First itself is limited use. Only a limited set of data can be presented. I am writing over here, limited set of data can be presented. In the form of diagram. In fact, diagram and graph are generally used only when comparison are involved. You must remember, that is very important thing. When comparison are involved. Or when time series data are to be presented. Okay. Next is limitation of diagrammatic and graphic presentation is misuse. Sometimes it is seen that diagram may be misused or false projection of statistical fact, especially in case of advertisement. In case of advertisement, the advertising agency used to give exaggerated information in the form of diagram and graphic presentation. So sometimes it is misused. Next is only preliminary conclusion. It is seen that only preliminary conclusion. It may not be always easy to arrive at final conclusion after seeing the diagram. Multiple information in the form of diagram and graphs may offer only preliminary conclusion. Okay, that is the limitation of diagrammatic and graphic presentation of data. These are the limitation. First is, of course, limited use. Limited set of data can be presented in the form of diagram. Especially diagrammatic or graphic presentation of data is useful when comparison are involved or when time series data are given. Okay. Misuse, there is scope of misuse, especially in the case of advertisement. Okay. And third one is only preliminary conclusion. It may not be always easy to arrive at final conclusion after seeing the diagram. Okay. Multiple information in the form of diagram and graph may offer only preliminary conclusion. What would be the final conclusion? We cannot draw out with the help of diagrammatic and graphic presentation of data. Okay. So these are the limitation of diagrammatic and graphic presentation. Students, these are the important topic which are related to arithmetic line graph and time series graph. In my next video, I will discuss few important questions related to this chapter. Okay, and I will draw few more diagram like one variable diagram and two variable diagram.